Hey, welcome to New Burgers. It's Thirsty Thursday. I haven't done one of these in a while. Kind of chilling tonight. It's been a fucked up week. It really has. Oh, shit, I'm cussing already. Well, I'm enjoying pepper porter, of course. I just kegged the oatmeal coffee stout, which I have high hopes for, matter of fact. And I'm working on my daughter and my wife's coconut pineapple wheat. Look, it's like I'm in school here, taking notes, looking at other recipes, and I think I got it pretty much nailed down, to tell you the truth. And this is how I roll. When it comes to making up recipes, usually the way I do it is, if I make, say I make a wheat beer, like I got a good wheat beer recipe, and I think about the way that tasted and how it would taste if I added something else to it. It's pretty much a base, you know. So what I'm going with is I'm looking at the notes I took off of my pale wheat beer, right? And well, I think what I got is pretty decent. Leave it up to you guys to decide. I'm not sure about it, but from what I'm looking at right here and what I'm going to add to it, I think this is going to work out pretty good. With the hops and an '05, a clean yeast that I'm going to use, I think it'll turn out pretty good, because I remember the wheat beer turning out very nice, and it had a very nice fruity flavor to it with the El Dorado hops, that I used. So everything was pretty well balanced, so to speak. And well, enough of the bullshit. Let me tell you what I got going on right here. Right now, I want to keep it right around 6%, because I don't want anything higher than that. Maybe even 5.5. And the way I got it right now, I think it's going to come up to be about maybe 6.4 is what I got last time I brewed something like this. So let me tell you what I got as a base. All right, I think I'm going to go with 7 pounds of pale malt, 3 pounds of white wheat, 1 pound of flaked wheat, and then for my hop addition, I think I'm going to go with 1 ounce of El Dorado at 30, a half ounce at 10, and a half ounce at 1 minute. And this is all going to be based on a 90-minute boil, a 90-minute mash, and probably a 15-minute mash out. Not necessarily in that order. I think it'll work out to be, I want to say, somewhere around 18 IBUs maybe, I think. 20, maybe about 20 or 20, between 20 and 24 IBUs. That's what I got off the top of my head with that, because 1 ounce, quarter ounce of El Dorado, that will probably put me around 20 IBUs. So I'm going to up that by, another half ounce, 1 ounce, half ounce. So that's 2 ounces. So that's probably going to be around 24, 25 IBUs, right? I don't know. So somewhere around there. And that's fine. And then I'm going to ferment that at 67 degrees until it ferments out. And I'm looking at probably around, my OG should be around, what does it say there? Back in the notes. I'm looking at 1060 OG and 1010 FG. I'm looking at probably 6.4, maybe, give or take. It depends. That's a little better than 75% brew house mash efficiency. So that's what I got going on. I will add 2 ounces of pineapple, natural pineapple extract in the keg, and I will add 2 ounces of coconut extract in the keg. I will drop what's in the fermenter into the keg. I'll shake the shit out of it for 4 minutes under 30 psi and leave it set for a couple days. And we'll do a fucking Friday on it and do a taste. I think it'll work out just fine. Your thoughts, I would love to hear. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty sound recipe. Like I said, I'm going to use an 05 in it. It's going to be a pretty simple thing going on, and I think the girls will like it. Hopefully it doesn't. Well, 6.5. That's okay. That's not bad. I mean, the girls don't drink that much, and 1 or 2 beers, girls get happy. That's fine, as long as it's not going to be a hot beer by any stretch of the means, or any kind of alcohol tasting beer, because with the hops and the flavorings and the base malts and all that, I mean, I'll put it to you this way: the Pepper Porter 6.1, you can't taste nothing but dark malts. This is a very nice, good beer. And the oatmeal coffee stout that I just put into the keg at 6.5. Even JD's brown ale, which I still have, probably still about 1.5 glasses left in the keg. Write that down. I actually got 3 kegs at the same time in the geezer with beer in them. Wow. JD's brown ale was 7.2, and you can't taste no alcohol in that neither. So I've been fortunate to get these high gravity beers that really doesn't, you don't have that burn, that alcohol, that heat. You can't taste it. I mean, and well, dark malted beers you don't. Lighter malted beers you probably will. If you get anything above 6.5, you're going to start tasting stuff. It's going to start getting kind of thin. Depending what kind of base malt you use and kind of hops. Yeah, you guys know this story. I ain't gonna explain it to you. But yeah, that's pretty much how I work out recipes, especially with a wheat beer. Now I'm thinking about maybe adding 1% acid malt to it to make it pop, but I don't know. I don't think I need to. The craft brewers, the brewers down at Union Craft said it'll make your wheat beer really pop if you add 1% acid malt to it. And I mean, I'm sure that's going to drop the pH a little bit, and I don't really think I need to do that. I mean, the wheat beer I made before tasted pretty good, so I don't know. I think I'll just try it like this and omit the acid malt. I don't need it, because my water pH is around 5.2, and at the highest it's around, I want to say 5.6, but I'm real close to 5.2, 5.3 average always. So there you go. I think that's okay. Maybe a wheat beer should be a little lower. I don't know, you tell me. I don't want it to be sour. I think 5.2 is my sweet spot, but nothing above 5.3, 5.4 for an American wheat. Basically, that's what this is laid out to be. All right, so you guys tell me. Ooh, get it in you. So, what else do I got for a Thirsty Thursday? Well, I did refine my upcoming brews. I'm making a coffee stout tomorrow. My son-in-law's brewing the coffee stout tomorrow. I'm just going to bird dog him, just sit here and watch, make sure he follows schedule and all that kind of shit like that. And he gets to break in the new hoses with the quick disconnects and all that kind of shit too. After the coffee stout is going to be the coconut pineapple wheat. Then we're going to get we're going to start to lighten up a little bit with an amber ale. Yep. And then we're going to go to a Kolsch. And then we're going to go to the Pale Dorado. And we should be in the March by then, maybe end of March. Because for the coffee stout, that's pretty close to 2 weeks. The oatmeal coffee stout, from brew up until now, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days I dropped the coffee in it. That was the 18th. And then I let it go for 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days total. That stayed in the keg because I took a sample of it and see where the coffee was with it. And I was fairly satisfied with it. And we dropped it in the keg after 12 days. So, and the coffee porter took more or less the same. So the coffee porter, anywhere from 10 to 12 days after I throw the coffee beans in it and all that kind of shit. 12 days, it should be cold crashing in the keg. That's how we're rolling with that. And then after that, we're going to do the coconut pineapple wheat. We're already going to be in the February, I'm sorry. In February. Yep. And that's only going to take 7 to 10 days for that to ferment out. And then in the keg with the stuffy stuff. Oh, I do recommend the Brewer's Best natural extracts, but I found that if you use all 4 ounces, say if you're just going with one flavor, and I mentioned this on the last video, I did a watermelon wheat beer and I added all 4 ounces like it called for. It was overpowering, so I'm not going to go all 4 ounces on both of these. I think it would be just way too much over the top. And you want to taste some beer in there, but you want some flavor in it. And I don't want to overpower it. So I'm thinking 2 ounces of each, right? I mean, it should be a nice balance, and it should be pretty much a pina colada beer. Pina colada wheat beer. Not a Heffy, but an American wheat beer. So we'll see how that works out with the El Dorado hops. I think the flavorings and the El Dorado hops will work good together. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. I would like to hear, you know. I thought about other hops because I have other hops in here, but I don't want citrus. You know, I really don't want pine notes and grapefruit. I just don't. So, because I'm not an IPA kind of guy, and neither are my girls. I want to tell you that they're Bud Light and Michelob Ultra fans. That's what the wifey is. So, I want to make a really light, refreshing beer with the flavor in it, with the ABV to go with it. Because Drunk Dawn, my wife, is a happy, fun dawn. I like that. So. And she's not much of a drinker. She likes to drink wine and stuff like that. And we're in Atlantic City, or we go out on a boat or something like that. It's Michelob Ultra. And she loves mead. Last time she drank mead, oh my goodness. She drank 2 bottles of mead and she was fun dawn. I shouldn't be putting this on video. But she don't never watch my fucking YouTube videos anyway. Anyhow, about the t-shirts. I did see the my facial logo and all that. She pulled up a picture where I had a Mr. Beer hat still, and it was pretty cool. Well, she pulled it up on the computer. Now she's got to get it into the Cricut to actually make the thing, and then she's still got to make Silent J's little non-facial portrait. She informed me that it will be this weekend, but it probably won't be Friday. And that's a sad thing because I would love to show that to you. Yes, Saturday's going to be a brew day, so that ain't going to happen then. And then Sunday is like, no. Sunday is wifey's. And after brew day, that belongs to wifey too. So that's pretty much what I got going on right now. I would love to hear your thoughts on the recipe that I come up with. And add your 2 cents. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you know what I mean? And spread the word, man. I could use some more subscribers, you know. I'm not real animated tonight because I'm pretty friggin' tired. I had one of them days at work, and I'm working on believe it or not, I'm working on my 3rd pint. How about that? Of the pepper porter. Trying to relax a little bit and decompress. Wifey's over father-in-law's taking care of his bills and stuff like that. She does this kind of thing. She's like the matriarch, so to speak. So she's over taking care of one of the kings, as she takes care of my father too. Gotta love her. Silent J is busy tonight. That's why he's not in here with me, which is kind of cool, you know. Once in a while, you know, you do the fucking Fridays with Silent J, and I get to relax and talk to you guys for a little bit. Drunken One. I did not forget you, nor would I ever omit you. You guys got to check out Drunken One. He's got a great dry Irish stout. From what I understand, I have yet to brew it, but I do have his recipe written down in this book, well, in the back of it, with many, many more. That's going to be on. That's a lot, isn't it? His dry Irish stout it's coming, but I got to tell you, Drunken One, I am pretty much dark sided out. I need a break. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to brew yours. But you have never been omitted, my friend. And you guys should check him out. He's very entertaining, especially when him and Thrash Metal get together and they do their live thing on YouTube. You should check him out, Drunken One. Okay? I think that's pretty much all I got for Thirsty Thursday. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, and hopefully I'll put out a video Friday, you know, fucking Friday like we usually do with me and Silent J, or for the last 2 times so far. We're going to try to make it a thing, and we're going to get everything set up tomorrow with the water and the hoses, and get the grains, you know, milled up, and we're going to get some stuff ordered up, and I still got to wash this sumbitch out. You know, it's really cold outside, and it's a nice balmy 66 degrees in here, which I'm comfortable with. Outside, probably like 26. I could squirt this out outside and then go wash it in the bathtub, but I think the wife would fucking kick me in the ass. I don't know, maybe if I squirt it out outside with freezing cold water, get all the yeasties out of the bottom, and then wash it inside in the bathtub, I won't make the house smell like a brewery. So I don't know. I don't want to leave it till tomorrow. I never do that. Some people do. I don't. It'll keep me up at night if I don't wash this. I'll let you know about it tomorrow. All right. Anyway, this is Craig telling you to get it in you, and you can do homebrew, and I don't know why you don't. You really should. I mean, on the days like I had today, there's nothing like at work. There's nothing like coming home, give your lady a big kiss, hand her the paycheck. Baby, I'm going to go keg a beer, and I'm going to have one. And she, yeah, would you please? You just come out. That makes home brewing worthwhile. You sit out in your man cave. It's peaceful. It's quiet, and you get to suck on one of these. You know what I mean? And the world gets a whole lot better, and you might even like people this much. You know what I mean? Again, until tomorrow morning when you got to go back to work. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, this is me telling you to get it in you. And happy Thirsty Thursday. I hope fucking Friday's just as good, and I hope you have a great brewing weekend. You guys take it easy.